Hi everyone, and welcome to Jane Talks Trek, where I'll be talking about and reviewing an episode of the original series, The Next Generation, Voyager, Deep Space Nine, or Enterprise. Today, I'm looking at the Royale from The Next Generation's second season, or as I like to call it, that time Riker took a gamble. This episode was requested by Murith. Thank you for the suggestion, and let's get going. We begin the episode with an exposition dump. The Klingons reported bits of a mystery ship in the atmosphere of this planet in an uncharted system.
It is not uncharted, you lost the chart.
So Enterprise is checking it out. Geordi says the planet is shite, and Riker wants to leave, so he goes to see Picard, who rambles on about an old equation. They beam aboard a section of the mystery ship, which turns out is from NASA. Dramatic zoom, and into the credits we go. Picard, Data, Troy, and Riker speculate as to how NASA stuff got out this far, when Wesley calls to say they've discovered a structure on the planet. The building has breathable air around it, so Riker, Data, and Worf go for a nose and find a revolving door.
Prepare to enter the scary door.
So Riker reports back that it's weird.
Captain, we're entering.
I don't need to hear about your sex life, number one. Is it just me, or does this look like the entrance to Team Rocket's hideout? The other side of the door is a casino. Yep, we're in Celadon City, all right. And the ship realize they can no longer read or communicate with the away team. Data thinks they should leave, but Riker goes to the front desk where they find Bernard from Lost, who says he's been expecting them. A little exposition conversation happens where we find out about a girl named Rita and some scary dude named Mickey D, before the boys are checked in and given casino chips. Data scans the room, but none of the people are reading as alive, and Picard is mad that he doesn't know what's happening, and that Riker isn't following protocol. Deanna says he's not in danger, he's actually amused. Holy crap, Troy, are you actually doing your job for once? And some cowboy dude decides to teach Data how to play cards, but he already knows enough to win the game. Wesley and Geordi faff around trying to re-establish communication.
Is penetration possible?
Really, Picard? Focus! While the away team do what I always did as a kid when I saw a revolving door, before they try to get answers out of people, and Worf tries to Hulk smash his way out with no result.
Sir, I can find no other exits. I believe we are trapped here.
The guy obsessed with Rita arms himself to take on Mickey D, and Bernard says the manager is busy, so calm down, Karen. Picard establishes communication, but the conversation isn't helpful, and Data detects human DNA. That's probably Riker, so they hop on the lift to go investigate. The source is behind a door, so they break and enter to find a Skelly Bob, dead for over 200 years, and a NASA uniform with a name on it.
Rest in peace, Colonel.
Thanks for that, Riker. Before you showed up, I was resting in agony. Picard gets back in contact, so Riker asks for info about the dead dude, and they find a book that describes the hotel and characters, and a diary entry that explains that aliens killed all of Richie's crewmates and then created a world based on the book they found, thinking this was where he came from. But Picard is more interested in how to get them out. Geordi and Pulaski have a plan that's pretty dangerous, so Riker says he'd rather find his own way out, thanks. And they go to gather information. Picard and Troy start reading the book, hoping answers lie in its pages, while Data goes to the cowboy for answers, who is being a creeper. We get another entry in the Rita saga, when Mickey D saunters in with some funky music, before shooting the bellboy in the back. Okay, bye then. Riker wants to know how Mickey D managed to walk out of there, and Picard explains it's in the book, as well as foreign investors buying out the hotel and then going home, which leaves them with a lot of money to raise, so Data teaches the others to gamble. Data discovers the dice are weighted, but he manages to work around it to roll their way to above the asking price of the hotel, which they give to Bernard and walk on out of the Hotel Royale. Okay, this was a cute enough little episode, but not anything I haven't seen before. You can't swing a bat'leth without hitting a dozen or so episodes of Star Trek, where the crew find what appears to be a human world, only for it not to be humans at all. And while watching the Royale, I was waiting for something, some plot point, some reveal to make it different, to give it some pizzazz, but it never came, so it kinda gets lost in the shuffle. At least Cat's Paw was batshit bonkers with that insane ending, so it was memorable, even if it wasn't good. What I will say about the Royale is it's pretty fun. Worf is a fish out of water, Riker enjoys acting out his casino fantasy, and Data is living for being a gambling whiz. And Deanna managed to do something useful for once and read Riker's emotions, not once, but 2 whole times. Give her a hand, everyone. The Rita storyline was a bit hammy, but despite not being anything new, this episode was an enjoyable little watch. So there you have it. That was the Royale. If there's an episode of Star Trek you'd like me to cover, pop it down in the comments below or come say hi on social media. If you enjoyed this video, then please hit that like button, it really does mean a lot, or consider subscribing if you want to be assimilated into my channel. Alternatively, feel free to check out my other YouTube channels. Thank you so much for watching, I'll speak to you soon, and live long and prosper.